I hate Batman films. Every single one of them. They are boring, unentertaining, way too long. No characters get fleshed out. Villains don't have motivation. Nothing is explained, it's just shown. And it's not the good show, don't tell kind of showing. It's the throw everything at the wall we can, and maybe something will stick. That's why I hate Batman rankings so much. You try to compare uh, P, poop. It's bad either way. And so, out of all that, there is one gem. One gem. My favorite movie of all time. The Lego Batman movie. I love this movie so goddamn much. It is not dark or brooding. It's not trying to be. It is not serious. It's funny. The characters make sense. The emotions actually there. And there's actual theming. So, I find myself at this crossroad. Do I A, let my favorite movie get slandered and not included in anything talking about Batman? Or B, make my own video? Let's talk about the year Lego Batman came out. 2017. I know, beautiful year, beautiful year. Marvel, the biggest superhero corporation, still is, released the likes of Spider-Man Homecoming, a amazing film, Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the funniest superhero films, and Thor Ragnarok, another really funny superhero movie. And these are all incredible superhero movies in their own right. But with Marvel, everything overlaps. And this formula has been getting stale. They've been running around with it since 2009 with Iron Man. And it's starting to feel predictable. Especially, to prove my point, look at Marvel after Endgame. I can name the show with the girl that shoots the bow. Hawkeye. And the fan film with Turtles. I still can't believe they gave them that much money for a fan film. But amidst all of this, Lego Batman released. And it is exceptional. After Marvel controlled the entire industry for so long, a new type of superhero film was definitely needed. And Lego Batman, to me, was that. It was a breakthrough, it was a parody, and it pointed out all the flaws and uninteresting things about superheroes. And that leads me to my next point.
I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
I have always loved parodies. My first favorite movie as a child was The Princess and the Frog. Not a parody, just good movie. You should watch it. The villain's amazing, especially his villain song. But my love for parody actually started with Teen Beach Movie on Disney. I loved it. I loved the characters, how they felt so out of place, how they made fun of the system, of the genre, of everything. It didn't take itself seriously, and it felt a lot more human, in a way, than actual serious movies. And then I found, as I grew up, Spaceballs, Gladiator, Scary Movie, Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda is a parody movie. I will die on that hill. And then,
I'm Batman, I'm awesome, I got a 9-pack.
I'm awesome. Okay, Batman is a serious character, sure. He becomes from deep-rooted trauma, parents dying, all that stuff. But that also should manifest in being childish. And so I don't see it as a crazy thing that Batman is so childish in this movie, so drastically not serious while trying to be. He's a kid trying to be an adult the entire movie. The gadgets, the dress up parties, everything. it just leads into an egotistical, selfish, and emotionally stunted person. And he's a bad person. He's not a good person. Sure, he saves people, but if you remove Batman from Bruce Wayne, he's inherently not a good person at the beginning of the movie. At its core, this movie is about Batman. It's about him and him fighting his fear of attachment and abandonship. Which isn't a word, but I'm coining it. Copyright Kevin Guyman. I think Alfred really lays it out when he says,
Your greatest fear is being a part of a family again.
everything Batman does in the entire movie, pushing Alfred away, putting Robin in danger, going against Barbara, locking Joker in the Phantom Zone, is driven by that exact fear. He doesn't want to let anyone in because he is terrified of losing them. And somehow, it's funny.
No, now it's snake clowns because you put the idea in my head.
Sir,
Time for push-ups. 1, 2. We're going to 1,000.
I'm afraid that's not possible, sir.
It is possible. I'm already at 20.
That's what makes it so effective. The tonal whiplash of this movie. Especially for me, at least, I connect to it really personally. This movie hits me in a place where no other movie really has. The fear of attachment, my own fear of attachment. Like him, I've always been scared of being hurt. So, my entire life, I push people away. It feels safer to avoid relationships than to risk the pain that can come with. Yet somehow, this stupid little Lego movie reminds me that isolation isn't the answer. Sure, opening up is a world of possibilities. You can be hurt a lot more. But you get to experience life, connection, you get to experience growth. And every time I watch this movie, I'm reminded of that.
You mean Alfred de Butler with 2 T's?
This movie's so funny. Like, so funny. From that stupid laugh that wasn't even supposed to be Batman. That's a completely different voice actor. That was a placeholder. To all the pop culture references that actually hit. It is easily one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. The humor fits the art style and the characters. The jokes aren't forced. It's all cleverly integrated to background. It's self-aware. And it's perfectly in line with the story. The jokes build the story rather than taking it down. It doesn't pull you out. It only builds up immersion. And there's so many quotes I still quote to this day. And nobody understands it, but I always do. And nobody gets this movie like I do. There's so much underneath, but like the best part is how funny it is. I love this movie. It's funny, goofy, emotional, everything I could ever want in a film. Sure, it's definitely not everybody's type of movie, but it's my movie. It's a reminder to me to embrace my flaws, to let people in, and never take myself as seriously as most people do. Just be silly. And as crazy as it sounds, a reminder to just be a human. Or, in this case, Batman. This has been Kevin Guyman. Thank you for watching.